Released today. Nice. Okay, here we are. Thank you, Frederica. Okay. It's not the start of a new day. Oh, it's taking a second to open my menu. There we go. Hi, Niall. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, yeah, we want to go get our plaques. Okay. Oh, can we talk to Aquitia? Oh, she's not talking. I think the game's still loading some assets.
On things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Any news about Scintilla, Navia, or Khabash?
No sign of
I should probably pay Parabox before it shows up on stream. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll have to look into that one. Has it been recommended already in the games channel? What's in here? I thought I had the key to this place, because this is what's his name's place, right? Is it choppy? Is it slightly choppy on the screen? Might have mentioned it when I played the demo. I think you did.
On your best behavior, I trust.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's.
Yes, it is just like Diana's. It is definitely not Diana's.
Arve again. Did you find what you need?
I guess I don't need to talk to you.
I hope.
It's a bit choppy? Okay, hang on. Let me check if it upped the video settings again. No, it's still at medium. Did recommend it on 3/2/22. Thank you. Okay, let's put the quality down to. Hang on, what's lower than low? No, okay, keep it on medium. But we'll put the shadows, and we'll put this down to low. Should be fine. Okay. Did he just turn his head towards us? Okay. I thought I heard him turn his head. We need to find the plaques. I think that can be our next. That's not what I wanted. The statues move their heads! Okay. We don't want this one. This is the creepiest thing. Good lord. Collect all 4 stolen plaques. That's the one we want. Fishies, that's not funny. Investigate Domitius, Horatius, and Rufus. They all look at you when you walk past. Oh my god. Okay, so does that mean you're gonna look at me? Are you gonna look at me? Only if I look away? Ah! I didn't like it. Are you gonna do the same thing? Okay, you didn't do it. Ah! Son of a bitch! Okay. Okay. Look. Look. Stop! Stop! I can hear you! Stop it! Stop! Stop it! Reminds me of a Doctor Who episode? Yes, exactly. That's why I'm terrified. Well, this is fun. This is super fun. Stop looking at me! Stop it!
Salve.
Alright.
Oh, shiny.
I don't remember what we're doing because I'm terrified of all the statues now. We've been wondering and you'd finally noticed that. So for those of you watching this for the first time, if you do ever want to play the game, you always like to watch any playthrough as it contains major spoilers. Yes. Yes, exactly. Frederica, you know how it says, also, I thought you were asleep. You know how it says, don't, something about the white hallway. But you've said we haven't gotten to the white hallway yet, correct? They're like all those performers who act like statues. They all want your money. Who sleeps? You should sleep. Wait, who are you?
Be careful who you trust.
What happened?
I know what kind of person you are. Leave me
What did I
alone.
do? White hallway is endgame. We've definitely gone past the white hallway. Okay, wait. Did I open this one on this? Are you gonna look at me? You're trying. We're not sure which hallway is the white hallway. Okay, that's what I wasn't sure. Okay. Okay. Can I? Hi, Tram. The color of your shirt is outstanding. Thank you. The original message in the game was also much more severe, so it's confusing. Yeah, exactly. You will know when you're in the white hallway. Okay. Thank you. It's the hallway you walk through when you first enter the city, but after you've fallen down the hole in the temple, I think. It's not? Okay. Okay, hey, why aren't you talking to me?
Be careful who you trust.
I didn't do it! I don't know what you're mad at me for. Oh, it's the other hallway. The hallway! I want to know. Oh, is this maybe one of the plaques? No. Okay. It's not slightly white, it's white. Last week on Thursday, I got high insufficiently so that I went for a late night snack, and during that I decided to lay down in the kitchen while holding a piece of bread. That sounds about right. Sounds like you got very high. What are you doing?
Feeling all right?
Okay, you don't have
That's
anything
a
to do.
shame. Thanks again for
For some
saving
reason I hurt my
Yulia's
butt in the
life.
process, and
Apollo
5 days later
smiles
it's
upon
still achy. Ow. Okay. I have a question. For chat. And it is a pumpernickel question. I don't know what to do right now. Because I don't know where... Oh! I don't know where I left myself. Oh wait, what's over here?
Dooley. How are you doing today?
Oh, there's that. What's up here? What's in your quest log? So I want to find the plaques. Find out what happened to Scintilla. Figured out how to get into the upper cistern. Figured out how to make Malleolus. Can always break the golden rule and reset. Yeah. Stop Virgil's harassment. Get Galerius elected magistrate. If Malleolus drops out... Okay, so we have to get Malleolus to drop out. Sir, why did you have to stare at me like that? I don't like that. Pick a quest and run with it. Okay, let's go to... let's do this one. But that doesn't really tell me much. And we need run. No. Okay, is this enough fall damage or? Ow. Okay, yeah, I took full damage. Let the buyers beware. Oh, rude. What's in here? Oh, no, I don't want to steal. I don't want to steal. Unless...
Cerberus lifts his dribble head and lets out his three...
Okay, hang on. She hasn't told me to leave yet.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are...
He wanted to nap, but he was so cold, so he strung himself over the fire.
You're in a world of your own,
Oh, the
aren't
path
you?
seems to be a struggle for you. I think I've got some of the paths. Okay, where's your key? If I steal this, I know.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Okay, yep, I know. We're angry at me. We angry, I get it. I know. Oh wait, no, you're going this way. That's right, because we go this way.
We must get to the shrine.
We're going to the shrine, buddy. Okay, open it. Open it. Thank you. Okay, now I have her diary. Some of the paths and then walks the wrong way. Shh. Shh. Minor detail. Okay, good. I have enough money. Hi, Galerius.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
I need
Oh,
you to take care of some
sounds
urgent
serious.
things.
I'm listening.
Alright, here we go. 1.
Yulia. Oh no. All right, I can do that.
2.
But how did you... All right, of course. I'll make sure this gets to him.
3.
Poor guy. My uncle was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself.
Thank you for
All
lurking,
right, got
Aka.
All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood.
Okay.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Okay, now does that mean that... Okay, so now I need to steal that money every time from, what's her name? The stupid bitch. I need to do that every time, because otherwise I won't have enough money to give to him when I start. Going through the VOD later for clips, that's the hottest thing you've ever said!
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone, just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world.
Or
so
don't
this
say them every
place
time.
accepts
Oh,
all
that's
the
true.
souls.
Because that's the only way I can
But
get
it
into
does
Malleolus'
not
villa.
notice
But I have the key.
crowds that come. Say it. Speak its name. Then it...
Yes, you were right.
I thought... I will do my...
Okay, yeah.
I hope...
Talking. Words.
Friend, you have given me hope. May you follow in the footsteps of Hercules and return to the light of day.
Oh, you're leaving me now. Okay. He's so fast. He is so fast. Okay, so but here's the thing. I have a key to Malleolus' villa. Why can't I use it to get in? Is that a penis? It's a penis. It's a penis. You're gonna be looking at me. Sir! Congrats, you found the true ending. Everybody needs to stop looking at me. Ooh! Note from Khabash. Oh! Okay, hang on. The man near the river named there, blah, 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 blah. Who is Kurti? Okay. I thought you liked being the center of attention. Okay, I saw you move your head. I saw that. You all saw that too, right? Okay. Okay! If you put them right on the edge of the screen. See? It's getting creepier.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait.
Poop.
Jenna, thank you so much for resubbing for your 9th month. Enjoy your waxing mood? Waning mood? I should know this, but I don't. Jenna. And the beginning of our sub-baby month. Ooh, what's this say? Jenna, thank you for your support. Our sub-baby. Not much I'll play a game with a time limit and wasting it on seeing heads move. It doesn't have a time limit. What are you talking about? I have infinite time. infinite time, I tell you. What's up in here? Oh, it's this one. What's in here?
My God!
Ah!
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay fucking calm!
Wait. Everybody,
Exclamation mark bone.
You have to do the sound command separately. I'm sorry. But Monster, thank you so much for resubbing. There you go.
What happens in my bedroom, detective, is
Oh,
none of your business.
I guess it did work. I moved some of the sound commands to cruise control. I guess it just took a second. But thank you so much for resubbing for your 6th month. Enjoy your half moon. Resets every day at the same time. So you're saying this is a 24-hour stream? Not again. No. Oh, that was me. I helped. Gotcha. That was Jenna's sound. Yes. Sorry, I got thrown off. Ooh, we're gonna take this money. It didn't say steal, so we can take it. I like your hair. I can hear you. Oh, here we are. I know where we are. I don't have a one-shot lying around that I can help fill the 24 hours with. I'm not doing another 24-hour stream. I can do another...
Welcome.
I can do another 12-hour at some point. But another 24-hour? No. Ooh, let's loot him. Is there anything else in the baths? Oh, it's loading. Try streaming the Binding of Isaacs for 24-hour ones for extra life. How did it go? Your brain melted by hour 14. Oh my god, I believe it. Because we've been in here before. What happens if we go in the water? Okay. It doesn't appear anything happens. I thought this was the white hallway for a second. Oh! No, this is the baths. Oh, but this is where we came in. But it's also the baths. The white hallway with black curtains at the station. Oh, it's loading again. Yeah, so just talking to people, that usually helps you along. I can do that. There's water dripping from up there. Wait, what's over here? Oh, hello. Oh. It's loading. I'm not just stopped. No, where's my flashlight? There's my flashlight. Hello?
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your hand. Remarkable. Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
You first!
It is best you do not know my name, for merely to speak of my existence in the city above could bring destruction on you all. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
That's a good question. A couple of things, really.
Ah, yes, that cursed thing. I know exactly where it is. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody.
I'm not so good at the philosophical arguments.
I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule? Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
Sounds easy enough.
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
It's a complex question.
You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher. But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the Golden Rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult.
I guess so.
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable, because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the Golden Rule,
no one's listening to this guy when there's
morality
Kitty.
matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose so. Ooh, or whose version of right and wrong?
That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? Or is it possible that humans simply haven't figured out the right system yet?
I think there's there's no such thing as correct morality.
So is it up to each of us to decide what right and wrong mean to us individually? Or must we simply follow the laws and customs of whichever community we're in?
Ooh, this is a philosophical debate. I don't like any of these answers. I don't like any of these. Can I change my answer? Because I don't think we need to decide for ourselves, because each person, I don't know. I'm just gonna spend it doing something exciting like chores. Jenna, thank you for being here. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for your help. Go do your fun chores now. We love you. Everyone say bye to Jenna. Morality can't be relative, or morality can't exist. I don't know. It's hard. Because each person is going to have a different idea of right and wrong. That doesn't mean that that's necessarily the good. That's good. But also, each community could have different things that are right and wrong. I don't like either of it. I don't believe in either. I mean, I guess if it's a good community.
You know, I think you'd find an ally in Herodotus, a scribe from among my people who lived some 400 years ago. He told the story of a man named Darius, whose curiosity was piqued when he learned that a certain tribe had the practice of eating their dead.
See, I don't agree with that.
He asked some Greeks who burnt their dead, what would it take for you to eat your dead? Aghast, they replied, nothing. Then he asked the tribe who ate their dead, what would it take for you to burn your dead? Nothing, they replied, equally aghast. From this, Herodotus concluded that custom is king, that right and wrong are merely local ideas which do not survive the journey from one tribe to another. I take it you're in agreement?
Yeah.
Then let me ask you this. If you visited a tribe where they ate each other, copulated with the dead, and drank wine from cups made out of human skulls, would you still maintain that within such a tribe there is nothing wrong with such conduct? And that's a credit to you. It is the mark of a civilized person to change their position when presented with a superior argument.
I think it was very rude of the game devs to put the conversation choices behind where your head is. I'm sorry. That's why I'm trying to read my answers, but I keep forgetting, especially when it's like a deep philosophical conversation like this. What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
Okay. Fair point.
If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached.
Is
because
it really,
the only
Monster?
way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
I agree.
I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
It's just kind of impossible. Yeah, it's to distill a real philosophical discussion. Yeah, because, for example, there was a point there where I was like, I don't agree with any of these options. I would like to say something completely different. To be messing around with a game dev rather than pursue advancement in their legal career. Aww. I mean, hey, if he wanted to use his time and effort and money to do something else, then that's his choice. It's his prerogative. Alright. Actually, let's ask him first where I can find Khabash.
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
There was one thing that always seemed out of place to me, and it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
What did it say?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die.
Oh, thank you, monster.
As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined.
Get it? This game?
I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Khabash's trail.
What's in there?
There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You need it to open the gate.
Okay. What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night, I found myself in a tavern in an argument with a drunken mercenary. It became heated. He drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen.
Well, at least he knows.
Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here.
So he knows
I
he's
returned
dead.
to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Why can't you return to this? Why can't you tell me your name?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
Okay, where is everyone else?
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair.
This isn't going to be like the 12 apostles
Before my
type
unexpected
thing, is
visit
it?
from Khabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another.
Because there were 12 of
person
those, right?
in many, many years.
Why can't you return to the surface?
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here. I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job. And
Greek
they'd
fossils.
send
Right,
after
we're in
me
Greek.
again.
Right. How have you survived?
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need. And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter. The greater challenge is the isolation, so I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides.
Aww.
But, like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner.
I guess I could say Hades. You mean Pluto?
They are one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before that, my people called him Hades.
Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
Do you know of a way out of here?
Ha! If I did, would I be living like this?
Fair. What do you know about the Golden Rule?
Did we not discuss it at length already? Oh, I see. You're toying with me. Ha!
Okay, I'll be going now.
I enjoyed our chat, but please, keep my presence here a secret, yes?
Alright, for now.
Splish!
Trem, thank you for the hydrate. All this talking makes me thirsty. Fair. Is it this way? No, hang on. Oh, the catacombs are this way.
Ah, you've returned.
I don't like this. Oh God! Don't like that. I don't like this room. Oh God. like this place. Yeah, the headshots are effective. Is that, are you a real person? You're a real person, right?
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I'm Stellar. Who are you? Are you Khabash?
I am Khabash.
Hi, Khabash.
And let me guess, another Greco-Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors,
I'm just looking for an Egyptian plaque.
To what end?
I want to return it to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greco-Roman, are you?
No.
I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it, and restore the honor of Osiris.
Thank you. That was a little too easy.
Now, as for the other plaque.
The fourth plaque? You know about that?
Indeed, I have it right here.
Can I have
I
it?
stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was.
May I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
How so?
I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is?
The Egyptian underworld.
It has a name, and that is the Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers, but instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
Great look for humanity. So what's the problem with this plaque?
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this, I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does the inscription say?
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed.
No!
Thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Stop, I need that.
You are too late.
No!
It is done.
Well... now I'm gonna have to go in after it.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
First I have some questions for you.
If it will help you to see reason, then ask.
What's your story?
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin, and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us. I told him his brother would have to save himself, and he tried to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
Do you know a way out of here?
This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
Okay, what do you think about the Golden Rule?
I think if someone is to break the Golden Rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
What do you think is down there?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness.
I bet you I know what it is.
It is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is, it would be unwise to venture down there.
I bet you it will land us back in the baths. That just makes me want to go down there even more.
Is everyone so contrary where you are from? Do not
Mesa's
even
blood?
consider it.
I'll be going now.
Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
We'll see.
I urge you, return to the surface with the Romans. It will be safer for you.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the baths. That's the baths. That's hella the baths. Here we go.
Beware the children of
Oh, but it's Egyptian baths. Hey! I saw your head. It's the baths from people for the Egyptian. Oh, it's the sorry, I said baths, like the baths. Hey, I see your head moving. Stop with the heads. Oh, a Sisyphus rock? Spikies? She's pointing that way. Are you gonna look up at me? Yeah. If I stand on this, is something bad gonna happen? Yup. Called it. Okay, so don't step on the pressure plate.
My God! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait! Everybody!
You will die.
6 whole months.
Ah! Okay, hang on. Dan, thank you so much for resubbing for your 6th month. Enjoy your half moon. How are you? I can't believe I'm playing Diablo 3 still 10 years later. Oh, yeah. Is it 10 years old now? Dan, how's your day going? Frederica made Hikari disappear. You were so serious? I was, yes. Because I'm down in like a underground well area. I'm terrified. I'm very terrified right now. In such intense concentration. Literally asked for it. Oh. What? I don't doubt that you had a reason. I trust my mods. Just had a meeting about my podcast? Nice! How did it go? Okay, I have to try to save my own life here. There's no need for this to end in violence.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld.
Oh.
How did you think this
no.
would end, if not with bloodshed?
Just hear me out.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. No shame in building on the works of people who came before you. Just trying to replace all the plaques. I'm just trying to replace all the plaques taken from the desecrated obelisk.
Why? To what end?
I'm hoping it'll earn me an audience with the god of the underworld.
But why? What business could you have with Osiris?
I'm going to demand that he let everyone go, or I'm gonna confront him about the golden rule.
Blasphemous fool! You have sealed your own fate.
If you attack me, you'll break the golden rule.
Ha, good. I welcome it. You see, the philosopher told me that each time it breaks, Osiris bellows with rage, and his voice shakes the very foundations of the earth. I can only hope one more tremor will lay waste to this fragile place once and for all. and you along with it.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I don't know how to get out of here, but we're... Nope, not this way. Hang on. Nope, not that way. This is not my fault. I didn't know this area. Hang on, it's just loading. I'm not just stopped in the middle of the hallway again. It's taking its sweet time to load, though. There we go. Wait! Wait! Can I let you out? I can't let you out, I'm sorry! Oh, Dooley! I'm sorry, Dooley! That Dooley can't save himself. I don't like it.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Okay, so I don't have enough money to save.
I'm listening. Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that. Poor guy. My uncle was a victim at rheumatism's altar, and he ended up killing himself. All right, got it. All right, let me see. Stop Fabia going in, but send the new arrival to the empty shrine. Understood. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's. A new face, Ave, and may...
Actually, I don't have any questions to ask you yet.
See you again soon, I hope.
So if I have the key... Hang on. Oh. Sentius and Malleolus, same excrement, different smell. Ha! See, this is Malleolus's. I have the key. Why can't I get it? Oh, I can.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
Okay, you finish your warming up for your speech. While...
And now...
Ah!
Splish.
Thank you for the hydrate, Akka. I did use the key. I just don't think I ever tried the door. Oh, there's a door in our way.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
I know. Where do you keep your valuables? Oh, crap.
Come quickly. We're being robbed. This is outrageous.
I'm not actually robbing you. I'm not actually robbing you. La 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 la. Everything's fine. What's in here? Oh, who are you? Oh.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana's.
Where am I? What place is this? But what if you did? Then it would probably break the golden rule, and I would probably have to run back. You would also be rich. That's true.
Citizen.
Do you have your rheumatoid stuff?
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step. See you around.
I think you have your stuff now. What if... Well, let's go down here.
Citizen.
Alright, is Galerius done with his errands yet? Yeah!
Domitius doesn't usually let anyone in here without a hefty tribute, so you must have been desperate to see me. Well, what do you want?
I want you to withdraw from the election.
Are you insane? You barge into my villa uninvited and then make outrageous demands?
Yes.
Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win?
Because as soon as you win, you're going to break the golden rule.
Don't talk nonsense. There's no such thing as the golden rule.
You're going to arrest Sentius for treason and sentence him to death by gladiatorial combat.
How could you possibly know that?
Cut his penis off! No, I feel like that would go against the golden rule too. Just a little bit. Because I know the future.
Nonsense! This is nonsense! I don't know how you know about my plans, but I'm absolutely sure Sentius is involved somehow. And now, I'm going to enjoy watching Domitius kill him even more. Now, get out of here! You outstayed your very limited welcome.
But I want to talk to you again.
Get out of my villa before I have Domitius throw you out.
Fine, but I'll be back in the next round because then I'm going to ask you other questions. As for right now, I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to rob all your valuables. And then I'm going to run away.
Get out before I have Domitius.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Stole your money. How do I get out of here? I'm coming with you, Sentius. Sentius, I'm coming with you. Hi, Sentius. Yeah, it's easily enough to save him. Take his penis, break in the golden rule, and then go back in time and show him his penis. Trem, thank you for the lurk. Not if it's surgery. You're very true there. All right. Hi, Galerius.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
Yes, I have a bunch of things I need you to do.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Okay, so first, Yulia.
Oh no.
Then you're gonna take care of Ulpius. Then Rufius. Then Fabia. Go!
I'll go.
Go, Galerius! Go! I don't know why you didn't use a zip line. Because look how much faster it would have been. Whee! See, I already made it over here. Faster than you would have. Actually, I don't know where he went. Harr! Grumble, grumble, mumble. Oh, I think there was some graffiti over here. Oh no, then what the hell was she washing? Because I can't go see Malleolus yet. Because he hasn't been... Galerius is still doing his errands. Oh, there's Galerius! Run! I can hear you.
Salve. Give it here. I'm just going to help her swallow this. I think she's going to.
You can hear them.
Galerius, you're amazing. How did you know?
I was just doing what the new lady told me.
That's me. I'm the new
don't
lady.
Understand. How did? Never mind. Thank you so much for acting.
Now we'll go loot him. Oh no, what happened to you? hang on, I don't want your wooden bow. I want your arrows and your denarius.
Whatever's in that great temple up there
Is nobody's business but mine.
There's no need for that.
Ooh, what's this door?
Hey, you're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you?
No.
Good. You'd be eaten alive. Little runt like you.
Eaten by what?
Nobody's told you about Hannibal. Ugh. Why do I have to do everything round here? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? Funny accent. Used to go down into the cisterns looking for junk he could clean up and sell. One day, a few weeks back, he comes out and tells me the cisterns are haunted. Said he could hear spirits wailing. Of course, nobody believed him, because who trusts a Carthaginian, right? Anyway, a few days later, he goes back in. And hours go by, and he hasn't come back out, yeah? So I go down after him, and it's dark. But in the distance, I can just make out his body, sprawled out on the ground.
Ooh.
And hunched over him was something that made my blood run cold. No word of a lie. I saw a creature. Like the corpse of a man who'd been flayed. And it was eating Hannibal.
Wouldn't that have broken the golden rule?
If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my life this was no man. More like a Strix. Or some Versipellus that feeds on human flesh. I didn't stick around to see which.
This all sounds pretty implausible.
I know what I saw, alright? But if you reckon you're more fearless than a gladiator, don't let me stop you going down there. Just see what happens.
That was a great story, but I'm still going down there.
Well, it's your funeral.
Woohoo! Hear that? It's my funeral! I thought that was a thing. You don't think you ever went down here? Stop moving, head. god. Oh god. Ew. Who are you?
You. Who are you? Did he send you?
I'm Stellar and nobody sent me.
Do you know you're here? You have to help me escape before that monster comes back.
What's going on here?
I'm Scintilla.
Scintilla!
Through the gate of Horn, but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of helping me escape, he locked me up. He wants to keep us all here forever, or until we're turned to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Well, we can't kill him. Who did this to you?
Sentius, my adoptive father. Furies help me. I'll castrate and crucify him.
How hasn't this broken the golden rule?
I don't know. He said the gods are on his side because they don't want us to escape either.
Where's the way out?
Behind me. There's an aqueduct tunnel bringing water from outside the city, so it should lead us outside. The only problem is it's barred by a heavy locked gate, and he has the only key.
What will you do if I release you?
I'm going to take that key from around his neck, even if it means cutting his throat to get it. I'm done caring about the golden rule. I just want out.
Wow, Sentius is bad. Who knew?
Escape together.
What about the others?
There won't be enough time. Just you and me. What do you say?
What if I round up everyone so they're ready to escape once the golden rule is broken?
There's no time. Wait, did you hear that? He's here. Quick, you have to let me go. It's now or never.
Okay, well, I'm letting you go, but...
Oh, thank you. Now follow... Wait, did you hear that? He's here. He must be coming in through the door behind me. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
Hello?
What did you do with Scintilla? Where is she?
Have a good night, Neuronic. Dan, I don't know why I called you Neuronic. As if I'd tell you.
So that is how it's going to be. Oh well, this doesn't change anything for me. It's a shame, really, if you'd just done what you were supposed to. You'd have been looping through time forever until you gave up and killed yourself. Just like that soft-hearted pleb, Al.
You remembered Al?
Come now. Surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one loop to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I'd have preferred if you'd given me more time to enjoy the trappings of my success. How many extra days did you give me? Just the 7? Not a lot compared with Al, but I've seized.
Does that mean I
every
looped
day,
7 times?
nonetheless. In any case, there's no escape for you except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Better to end it all now than find out what awaits you beyond that portal. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
Uh-oh. She asked me to figure out who was going to break the golden rule, knowing I would fail every time. You knew there was a way out, and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret.
Of course. There's no way you could have succeeded. Every soul who has ever found themselves here has broken the golden rule eventually. It is inevitable. Man will always sin sooner or later. Any idiot could tell you this, but where others might see tragedy, I saw opportunity. As I told you the first time we met, I found a way to cheat death. By reliving the same day over and over again forever. And I will continue living long after your dust.
Frederica, let me know when you're... Okay, you're back. Okay. You knew there was a way out and even locked up your own daughter to keep it a secret. Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again, for eternity. Don't you see? I have found a way to prolong my life indefinitely, to cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for
My God!
yourself?
Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait! Everybody calm!
Tram, thank you for gifting a tier 3 sub to Frederica. Thank you. Enjoy your tier 2 emote, and I don't have a tier 3 emote yet. But, that's a lot of sub. Thank you, Trim. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's a 12-foot amount of sub. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so now I only have 2 options. I can either tell him he's gonna die, or tell him to cheat his way out of also being dying. Also dying. Okay. Let's see you cheat your way out of this.
Do you really think you can take on a Decurion with that flimsy little bow?
I probably could, but I'm gonna let her have this one.
Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father.
Oh, she lit him on fire!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Come on, we have to go. Hey, what's happening to you? That light, it's so bright.
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fray. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Alworth? I came in here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Stellar. I was hoping you'd know who I am.
Funny you should ask. I was just reading an old tablet I found here. Well, trying. My Latin is kinda rusty, but the last entry mentioned someone with the same name. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina. Freed an imprisoned woman named Scintilla, who then murdered her captor, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said the attack caused golden statues to come alive, hunting down everyone in the city and turning them into gold. Apparently, the only person to survive was Scintilla, while the stranger disappeared in a flash of light.
Actually, that was me.
What? You're saying you were here 2,000 years ago? I'm not sure I understand.
When I first arrived here in the present day, I found your corpse hanging from a noose. Oh, yeah! That's who we found.
I'm sorry, come again?
I still have the suicide note you carved into this tablet. Here.
Let me see that. God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is disturbing. But I don't understand how I could have written it.
It was written by a different version of you. I changed the past and your fate.
I'm not following.
I had helped Scintilla kill the man who opened a time portal and drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying, because a man from 2,000 years ago is dead, he never created a time portal, so I never went through it, and that's why I don't remember any of this.
Now you're getting it.
I guess you saved my life then, as well as helping that poor woman to escape. That's a lot to take in.
Enough talk. How about we get out of this place?
Maybe we can escape through the same aqueduct Scintilla used, if we can find it.
It's right here in the cistern. Follow me. Okay, wait, hang on. Where are we going? This way. You behind me, Al? Where's Al? Al? Oh, there's Al. Are you coming with me, Al?
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Okay.
You go on ahead, and I'll be there soon.
Okay.
You're back.
Hi, Karen.
But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
No, I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered your real name is Karen, or was it Curti?
I
Hey!
I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you, really?
You can just call me Carolyn, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is that?
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died. It is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yes.
As you wish. You were murdered. You made a purchase in a marketplace, and the change you received was, by mistake, a single silver coin of ancient origin. You were seen inspecting it, and soon after, you were set upon by 2 thieves. The shopkeeper who had given you the coin saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later.
Aww.
That man's name
I was gonna say, was it Al?
Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Karen's Opal by some. And so it was my duty to bring you here.
What's so special about these coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths, to pay the ferrymen for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why?
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding. Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an event 2,000 years ago. Supposedly, the city was destroyed when a woman murdered a tyrant with the help of, well, my new friend here. I know how crazy that sounds.
Maybe not that crazy. That woman. I don't suppose her name was Scintilla?
How could you... What?
She left a tablet of her own. I stumbled across it while I was waiting here. I think she meant for you to read it. Here,
Me?
Take a look.
I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Sentia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, their blood is on my hands, not yours. I will live with the consequences of my actions, and all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Aww. Her stone writing is extremely neat.
Sounds like you meant a lot to her. I'd love to hear your story, but first, you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Alright, Karen, ferry us home. I got ending 2 of 4. How How many might have survived if you confronted the god of the underworld? I didn't... I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, they have little pictures. Look at their little pictures. So what did we all think? So there's 4 endings, which I think I knew. But I don't know what the endings are. I think you're not done is what I think, but that's up to you. That's true. Now, question. Do I have to start from the very, very beginning? Oh, no. Hazel, no. Or can I start... I think you just keep going? Okay. Reload a save and keep going. Okay. Because I had planned... My goal was to find all 4 plaques. That was my goal. But I kind of got distracted by getting into the cistern and finding that lady. Finding Scintilla. Now, there was another reason we wanted to go in the cistern. Dooley wanted us to go into the cistern. No! Hazel. She's such a brat. Dooley wanted us to go into the cistern for a reason, but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look at my quest log again. Oh yeah, his treasure. Yeah, we'll have to take a look. We'll have to go in there, but not talk to her. My hair's so soft right now, friends. I don't know why it's so soft. Actually, I think I do know why. Because I ultra conditioned it last night. I don't know how long the credits are, but I like to watch through the credits of games. I feel like it's important to kind of, pay respect to those who worked on the game. I just don't know how much. But if we go for the other endings, we can just skip the credits. All because of you, I got a list of songs I can't listen to. Okay, we're at the special thanks, which I'm assuming is near the end. And it's all because we're through. I got a list of songs listen to. Hi, JM. Dedication from Marta Pierce, whose steadfast love and support made this game possible. I guess I just have to escape at this point. Okay. Okay. So if we click continue, where does it take us? I got a list of songs I can't listen to, and it's all because we're through. I got a list of songs I can't listen to. Do 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 do. Hi, hey, or hi, Lily. How you doing, JM? Oh, Lil wants attention. Okay, so it saves us right before we go in there. Okay. So we can go and try to find the treasure. I'm sorry I'm leaving you there. Okay, I can't go through here. Where's Dooley's treasure? She's crying a lot and I don't like it. Oh no, that's the way out. I got a list of songs I can't listen to. It's all because we're through. I got a list of songs I can't listen to. I think the OGM counter is a year old. Oh yeah? Did we start it in March of last year? How did we get out of here? How did we get in here? End of March, beginning to April. Nice! The woman was the treasure? Just over here. Wah! Oh yeah, because there was the golden statue that we, yeah, okay. So I make about 1,300 puns a year. Yeah. Yeah, in this stream alone. You make plenty of puns in other streams too, as we've seen. Also, I think, yeah, Hazel is back, so I can put the cat cam back on. Alright. And Galerius should be done with his... Okay. You're actually, hang on. Any idea where I'd find a Roman plaque?
Look, if I had a Roman plaque in my possession, I'd be happy to sell it to you, but I don't.
Okay, what's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
How will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule.
Oh, you're trying to solve a crossword right now?
Exploited by Sentius to frighten us into
Oh,
submission.
no. When you make fewer on your
Wait,
stream. Gotcha.
Don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie.
You find a Roman plaque on Roman teeth. Ugh. The Golden Rule is definitely real.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
Ooh, look at all these options we have. I'm reliving the same day over and over again. The Golden Rule is broken each time.
What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations.
No spoilers.
He won't get away with this much longer.
I found a book called The Myth of the Golden Rule. Whoever wrote it obviously died because they refused to accept the Golden Rule.
You mean that book next to a golden statue in the theater? Tell me, how do you know that statue wasn't put there by Sentius himself? You can't know, can you?
Okay, fine. Even if I can't prove it, if I'm right, then accepting it will avert disaster. If I'm wrong, then accepting it will make the city a better place. Isn't that a good thing?
I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
Okay, what would it take to prove to you it's real? Books, notes?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read. As if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down.
I see nothing I say is going to convince you.
True, but that is simply because you are mistaken.
Okay. Do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance, even though we know where she is now?
Of course not. But as I always say, if Sentius can't protect his daughter, how can we trust him to protect this city?
What are you telling me?
Look, if you're trying to find her, you may wish to check the cisterns beneath this villa. Domitius says he saw a body there some weeks back. Of course, just to be clear, I take no responsibility for what happens to you down there.
So you're Quinctius. You see that face?
My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgis. You seem to have confused me with someone else.
You have one green eye and one blue eye, just like the description in this execution order from Emperor Nero.
You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored
like
eyes.
Christopher Columbus, famed
And I'm
normal
hardly the
explorer,
only
normal
person
nice
with the
guy. Yep,
condition.
nope, not a monster.
Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more.
Apparently Quinctius also suffers from delusions of grandeur.
Well, I am not suffering from any delusions, as today's election will firmly establish.
I can't prove it's you yet, but I will.
Unlikely, because it simply isn't true. Now, was there something else you wanted?
Can we make him withdraw from the election yet?
Are you insane?
No, we can't because... Oh, hang on, what if we say, if you don't, I'm gonna kill you?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Okay, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. But I now know that. Hang on. Sentius, where are you? All I said was I'm going to kill you. I didn't actually kill him. Or was it because he was going to kill me? Oh, damn, I was hoping I could get his necklace. Again. I have some stuff for you to do.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost? Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Alright, step 1.
Yulia.
Step 2. Step 3.
Alright.
That's it.
I'll go.
What's this say? Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't... Whoever wrote this didn't get a chance to finish, evidently. Aww. What? Assault is a crime? I didn't assault. What's down here? Can we just jump in the water? Ooh, hang on. Wait, what's over there? Ooh, there's a giant chasm there. What happens if we go down this way? Ooh, cabbages! My cabbages! You pointing me this way? Hello! I found a goat! And goose eggs! And a goose! There's animals here! Oh, I know where we are now.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold graying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades,
Hilarious for
imitating their
magistrate
previous
handed by
lives,
I'd
but
rather
they
drink
are ignorant.
Aurelia's special brew.
You're in a world of your own.
Aww, a love poem. To an unspecified woman. Mess with the honk, get the bonk. Also turn everyone into gold. Yes. Okay. Oh, hey!
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked.
Good!
How is it possible? You've just arrived here, and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them.
Oh, don't worry about me. You'd never believe me if I told you.
Oh, come on. I just did as you asked. The least you can do is level with me. I'll keep it between us. I promise.
Fine, I'm reliving the same day over and over again.
You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known.
Yeah.
You're a bit like... Oh, what was his
Oh,
name?
Al?
Sisyphus.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus.
Like Sisyphus, how so?
Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were.
Go on.
Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in.
You're a good man, Galerius.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend.
I love him! I love him!
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare.
Yes, it has. What's your point?
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Yes, we've had this conversation before.
Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit. Is that about right?
I couldn't stop it from being broken.
Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time. Now, I assume you've sought me out again for a reason?
Yeah, I have lots of questions. I'd like you to release Dooley.
You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
What exactly did he do?
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic, the law of the 12 Tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free.
Hi, old lamp. How are you? Okay, I was hoping to ask you some questions about my investigation.
Ask then.
Okay, never mind, I don't have any questions.
Good. Now, was there something else you wanted to discuss?
What's your story?
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name, though magistrate is the proper way to address me. Before I wound up here, I was a decurion in the cavalry of Imperial Rome. helping protect civilization from the barbarians.
What's a Decurion?
It's a cavalry officer. I had 30 men under my command. This was my uniform.
Why are you still wearing it?
As magistrate, I usually wear a toga, but today I may need to survive long enough to create the portal for you, so it seemed prudent.
How did you end up here?
My men and I were at the Emporium in Rome as honor guard for a visiting dignitary arriving upriver by barge. Now, the port is usually bustling, but just as our guests arrived, waves of people began running toward the river from streets and alleyways in every direction. They were trying to escape
yes, I've heard of that
a
one,
terrible
Old Lamp.
fire. Unfortunately, the crowd sent my horse into a panic, and I remember it losing its footing by the water's edge.
I don't know if I own it yet.
The next thing I knew, I was waking up on a riverbank not far from here in the company of some
Games
stranger.
will show you
I
my
went
Google
looking for my
spreadsheet.
horse and discovered that lonely temple.
I don't know if I own it yet, though. You should absolutely play Edith Finch. Okay. Thank you, Adam. Yeah, I don't know if I... That'll also say if I own it or not. But it's definitely been on my radar. What Remains is a great experience. Aw. Okay, well, I'm glad that there's a bunch of people that are backing it. How did you come to be magistrate?
I was elected 7 months ago, uncontested because of my command experience. Since then, there's been growing agitation for another election. They're supposed to be annual, but I agreed to hold it sooner, hoping it would placate my constituents. Unfortunately, it just seems to have emboldened certain
It's in your Steam
elements
library? Okay,
instead.
then I do own it. Let's talk about something else. Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, I'd have led these people out of here already.
You liar. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I've had plenty of time to think about it. Let me see if I can sum up my thoughts. I've always considered my guiding star to be the well-being of the Roman people. Our survival and prosperity have always hinged upon honoring the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. Give the gods what they want and we all prosper. Dishonor them and we all die. It's as simple as that. The real enemy in this place is not the Golden Rule, but human failings. The temptation to slide into degeneracy, greed, and hubris. I trust that answers your question.
Okay, can we talk about who's going to break the Golden Rule?
Of course. What is it?
I've already figured out how to stop at least one person from breaking it. What happens now?
Well, if you've stopped one person from breaking it and you're still here, then there must be someone else about to break it.
I've played it so many times recently, it's
Allow
been
me
stuck
to
in my head.
explain.
Oh yeah? Does it have a lot of
When I discovered the
replayability?
ritual to Proserpina, the instructions came with a warning about paradoxes. The crux of it is this. If you do anything to change the course of history in such a way that your very being here is impossible, you will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the Golden Rule is broken, I will open the doorway that will bring you here to prevent it from being broken. If you manage to succeed in saving our lives, then I will have no reason to open the doorway, and you will never have come here. A paradox. You see? The same thing would happen if you, say, inadvertently, allowed me to die. If I can't summon you, then you can't be here, obviously. If either of those things were to happen, I am given to understand you would be flung back to your original time, having changed the course of history for us and yourself. So the fact that you are still here means someone is going to break the Golden Rule, and there is yet work to do. Understand?
I think so.
Excellent. So, it looks like you'll have to continue your investigation. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask?
I'd better get back to it.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news. If you're snooping around in my possessions, you're wasting your time.
Oh, another one fresh out of the baths, I take it.
Hi, Sparky.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Do you know a way out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know
I'm
a way
alright,
out
how are
too.
you?
Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and
Tomorrow
no crime?
will be chiller? Ooh,
Was
we
she
love that.
snatched away by the harpies?
Played lots of Elden Ring on the clock. Ooh. Don't tell your boss. Okay, when did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
She was seeing someone?
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Why is that?
Because our father had plans to marry her off.
Yes, Sparky, I already got an
eventually.
ending. I'm
And
playing it
even
again.
a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
I'm trying to get another ending. Your father didn't mention any of this when I spoke to him. Any idea why? Wow, Sparky, wow. Wow.
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her. So he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done.
Is it possible her lover was involved?
I don't know. But it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
You look surprisingly relaxed about your sister's disappearance.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Just an observation.
If you must know, I'm here because my father has forbidden me from leaving the villa. I couldn't
Sparky,
bear
you're
to
anything
lose you
but innocent.
too, he says, as if he loves me, and not because he needs at least one daughter he can trade off.
Sentia, Scintilla, why are your names also similar?
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest, and my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
That's all the questions I have.
So you'll help me find her?
Alright, I'll do it.
Oh, thank you. You should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed.
I found this pendant in the cistern. Any idea whose it was?
Oh no, that's Scintilla's. The question is, what was it doing in the cistern?
I found it around the neck of a skeleton.
A skeleton? Oh gods. You mean she's...
No, she's fine. I don't know. Something about it doesn't seem right to me.
What do you mean?
I'm just not sure how she could have been reduced to a skeleton after only 3 weeks.
But didn't Domitius say there's some kind of creature down there that killed and ate Hannibal? Could it not have attacked her too?
He did, which makes me wonder what if that skeleton was Hannibal. Did we play Samantha today? We did. We played Samantha number 59, I think it was. Which one are you about to do?
What are you saying? That somebody crept down there and put Centilla's amulet on another body to make us think she was dead? Why would anyone
60?
do such
Okay.
a thing?
After this, we can wrap up. We can do Samantha 60, and then wrap up for the night. Are my closed captions not working? Hello? Hello? Did my closed captions stop? Hello? Closed captions? Closed captions? Perhaps they abducted her and want us to stop looking for her.
But who? Who could have a reason to do that?
If I do this and then this. Closed captions. Will you come back? No? Okay. Great. Alright. Who would have a reason to do that? And we're gonna say her dad because that's what we know it is. Sentius, perhaps you found out she had a secret lover.
That is an extremely serious accusation. I take it you have something to back it up.
Well, it's more of a hunch.
So this is just baseless speculation then? I've heard enough. I won't have you peddling scurrilous gossip about my sister's tragic death. Kindly keep your insane conspiracy theories to yourself and leave me alone to grieve, you barbarian.
Okay, so she doesn't like us. But we are allowed to go look at Centilla's room. Oops. Thank you for the lurk, old lamp. I've got 2 words in the top 10, but I'm still struggling. Wow. You can do it. Oh, note. Here goes a note. Clementi, I give you the strength to forgive me. Talk to Sentia about Centilla's escape plan. Okay. Can I still talk to you, or are you mad at me still?
Let me grieve my sister's death in peace, will you?
But I have information for you. Fine, I won't talk to you. Even though I have information for you.
Are they?
Okay, let's see. We have Egyptian plaque, Sumerian plaque. We don't have the other 2 plaques yet.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Samantha 59 was a hard one. That's the one we solved together. Got it in 37, but fuck, it's tough.
To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Okay, this is all stuff we've talked about.
Her, sit and fun.
Where would I find the Roman plaque?
Good question. It would have had the when there's a they've been known to start fires. If I would, but I did hear a rumor they have a secret shrine somewhere in the city. Perhaps if you could find that.
Secret shrine, and then the Greek plaque.
I don't know. But
we already talked to Georgius.
Good question. To answer that, it would have had the god's name engraved. When there's only one group, there's a cult in Rome. They've been known to start. If I were you, I could. May for.
Well, we can go talk to Georgius again, but. No, where's Georgius? No, Georgius is over here.
Greetings and greetings. I'm Georgius. My friend. And in a city full... My name is Georg. They do this. I am... But my point is this. The plague you seek was...
Oh, yes, yeah, he's the one that we know Dooley has it.
I hope that...
And then the other one is in a secret thing. Okay. So Dooley, what do you want?
Hello? Hello?
Let's talk about
My
your
friend
treasure.
Hannibal, he said if he gave all I now no, but Hannibal hilarious. Like if you Hannibal.
Okay, hang on. That Greek
Do you
plaque.
like it?
I need your Greek plaque. Hang on.
But like yeah.
But I need, okay.
Okay.
We will figure that out. Let's save. Let's save and quit.